Good afternoon, traders, and welcome back to the Hot Stocks Outlook for April 28th, 2017. Hope you're all having a fantastic week out there in the markets. A lot of really great opportunities we're going to go ahead and take a look at today. Some opportunities from previous videos, which I would go ahead and encourage traders to go ahead and watch the playlist, see some of these previous videos and how we're able to identify and really make the most of these trading opportunities in the market. But let's go ahead and start with this opportunity here in Caleres. And what we want to do is look at the price data that we have here. These are daily bars and candles representing the price data. So we're going back a couple weeks now. And what we have against that price data is a black line and a blue line. So what you're going to notice is that that blue line is actually predicted moving average generated via the artificial intelligence found within VantagePoint. So whenever we have a situation where that blue line, that predicted moving average, crosses above the actual moving average, it's forecasting that the market is going to start moving higher, and therefore you'd want to look to start taking long positions in the market. So we see here that after that crossover comes through, traders can go ahead and take their position. And what's interesting about this market and how the VantagePoint software works here is you see just how much separation there is between the values in these lines. You see that predicted moving average really creating a lot of separation between the difference between the predicted moving average and the actual really lagging moving average. And we see just how intense this trade has gotten. The market's up about 11% just in the past 8 trading days, or about $2.80 per share. This is on something trading around $26 a share. So very cheap stock, definitely manageable. Can go in there and buy a few hundred shares and make a lot of money just over the past 8 trading days here. So that's what we want to look for, is understanding that we have these tools within VantagePoint, utilize these predicted moving averages, as well as this indicator that you see at the bottom here. And this is what's called the neural index. It can only be a value of a 1 or a 0, and we'll see it changing in some of these markets and some of these charts that we look at, but this is really a 48-hour indicator. So just 48 hours short-term strength or weakness in the market. And we see here that this neural index, when the crossover came through, strongly there up at a 1, forecasting over these subsequent 48-hour periods, prices are going up. So just really there to help guide your decision-making process and understanding that if you get a good entry on this trading day here, you've got that short-term support saying, stay in that market, ride this trend higher. And we see a really nice move thus far, about 11%. So let's go ahead and move forward to some opportunities that we've covered before, but this is so interesting right now in the market because we've had a huge explosion with a lot of stocks moving higher. You see, Caleres here up almost 11%, but we covered a couple of these markets in previous videos over the course of April, and we see just how poorly a lot of those markets are performing. We had a predicted moving average cross over the actual moving average in Kate Spade here. So all the way back at mid-March, saying this is not a stock you want to get involved in. If anything, go in and short the market, buy puts. And even with all of that strength that we've had in these markets overall over the past, really this week, seeing markets really move higher, Kate Spade's still down 27% in the past 27 trading days. So as a guidance of where do I want to be trading, where do I want to be taking those risks, you can very clearly see that not only is this market clearly in a downtrend because of this predicted moving average, but just so much weakness from the neural index over the past week saying, do not go ahead and try to take long positions here. If anything, keep exploiting that short side of the market. And we see there's been a tremendous amount of weakness there. Moving forward to Teradyne, another opportunity that we covered in a recent video. So make sure you go through that playlist, see how we're utilizing the software week to week. But here, crossover all the way back here at the, again, mid-March, forecasting this market to move higher, but we never got the crossover to the downside. This was repeatedly saying, look, stay long this market. As long as that blue line remains above the black line, the trend is still up, and we want to stay in trending markets that are moving in our direction. Market's up about 16% over the past 34 trading days, or about almost $5 per share. And we see all of that strength coming in recently saying, yep, hold on to that position, trend is still up, and just a huge explosion in the price. I mean, just in the last week here, we've gotten a tremendous move higher with a lot of, the broader markets and these stocks about 7%, really just this week and a half here. So really great opportunity there in Teradyne. We move forward to JM Smucker. So another another opportunity that through the course of April, we were seeing really demonstrating tremendous weakness here. We had this crossover signaling this market is going to start trending down. And again, you see all this weakness over the last week where there were really great opportunities to get long, keep adding to those long positions in those uptrending markets. But JM Smucker here down almost 10%, about 1350 in just the past 37 trading days, really this month of April here, seeing excessive weakness in this stock here. So it just really goes to show you that you can find those new opportunities, those trades to get involved in when you get those predicted moving averages crossing above your actual moving average. And there's great opportunity there, but you really want to avoid these markets, certainly going long markets that are in downtrends. And a really great place to go ahead and buy puts, hedge your overall portfolio. If you already have long positions that are in profit and trending, go ahead and put some shorts on there and make money on those opportunities as well. Last opportunity here, a little bit more recent here, Spectrum Pharmaceuticals. So, when you're scanning through the software every evening looking for new opportunities, well, you're looking for trend changes. So wherever that predicted moving average crosses above the actual moving average, you see your neural index there strongly up at a 1 as that crossover comes through that says, now's the time to go ahead, start looking to buy into Spectrum Pharmaceutical down here below 650, between 620, 640, that area there, go in and look to be a buyer. And, one of the great things about this VantagePoint software is not only are we getting the crossover direction, so when those new trends start, we're getting that neural index or short-term forecasting, but we also actually get a predicted trading range for each trading day. So you see, here's the prediction for today's trading, the predicted high and predicted low. I can go ahead and actually bring up all of these values so you can see just how accurate these tools are. So if we bring up the predicted highs and lows from these trading days, if we understand that now's the time to go ahead and look to be going long, here's where we're trying to get long the market at these predicted low levels if we're trying to get the best price possible. So you not only in the short term get a really good entry into the market, but now you're in an uptrending market. You're up 26% over the past 7 trading days. And this market can obviously keep trending higher. We'll keep looking at those forecasts as the market moves forward. But 7 trading days, market up 26%, almost 27% in just the past 7 trading days. So a lot of stocks have done extremely well this week with a lot of that upside move in the S&P 500 and the broader indexes. And you really got to understand, okay, where do I want to get long? What price am I willing to accept? And just trade in line with your strategy, whether that be a day trade, swing trade. If you trade options, it's really all about having that timing and then going in and executing. So as always, I hope this has helped. Please leave your questions and comments below and in the videos. Make sure you watch the previous videos and playlists that are available so you can really get a handle on how these tools can give you a huge edge in the market. So as always, thank you all for watching. Best of luck. This has been the Hot Stocks Outlook for April 28th, 2017. Thanks again, and bye for now.